This is the only recording of the Hazard Room, so if you like the Hazard Room, worship this video. Or don't. You know, it's really up to you. This is required to play the game.
Make it to the Cooper Vault. We'll need to perfect our thieving skills. I've written this place to push us to our limits.
I'm guessing these levers start the different trainers.
That's right. Each will initiate a streamlined crash course in Grand Larceny. I'll head for the control room, and we'll get things started.
Dish it out. I'm ready.
So this is required to play the game.
Okay, all great thieves have one thing in common.
A ton of cash?
No, they never get lost.
Yeah,
Use the right
throughout this
analog
game,
stick to
even
look
though
around the hatch.
he says we have a ton of cash, we're usually broke because of buying upgrades. So yes, the thing that irks me about some games is that they have tutorials that are unskippable. Mario RPGs, for example.
Great. Now press down on the L3 button to ping a waypoint.
Right. So I see how this one is the L1 button. No, sorry. This one is the L3 button, but what's the L2 and L1?
That's handy.
Oh.
I agree. Leave all
I do
around
look at the
markers
screen
are
sometimes,
designed
okay?
tool for finding your way around in the field. Notice how the logo moves to the destination? Try clicking the L3 button a few more times to get the hang of it.
Mashing buttons!
Okay, head to the waypoint.
Ah!
I programmed in a new mission destination. Press L3 to find it. The cool thing here is that if you don't have line of sight, the waypoint will automatically. Perfect. Now everyone knows that a thief's best friend is a rooftop.
Provided he doesn't break his neck getting up there.
Not a problem for a man with your jumping skills. Hit the X button for a standard jump. Then hit the X button a second time while in the air for an extra high double jump.
All right, Bentley. What's next?
As you know, it's very useful to survey guards from the rooftops. To do that, we'll have to be able to look down.
Let me guess. Use the right analog stick?
Yep. Try to find the marker I'm projecting down there. Excellent. Now look up at that pillar. I'm projecting another marker. Great. Now put all these skills to use and get to the remaining waypoints. Should be easy if you ping them with the L3 button and look around.
Aww, why do you have to space them just so that I can only reach one?
Nice. One down.
Come on, that's unfair. Life isn't fair, but hey.
Good job, Sly. You made it. You're now ready to take on the meanest of navigation tasks.
And
You
A,
picked up
B,
a lot of skills after reading the Phoebius Raccoonus.
Heck of a page turner, that book.
Let's see if you remember them all. Check out those small points on that wire. You can land on them light as a feather using your ninja spire jump.
that reminds me of Wii
I
Richi's
just
special
jump into
ability.
the circle button.
He's like,
Exactly.
whoosh,
Try getting over
whoosh.
to the other platform.
So why have a training course where we're practicing to not get killed, and have it over laser fields? And my favorite part about the Ninja Spire jump is look at that. Look at that. Like, spinning. He's spinning in circles.
Looking good, Sly.
You know how I love the second story work.
Sure, but how do you feel about tight spaces? Try getting through the small opening in that wall. Hit the circle button when you're close to crawl inside.
So books on the subject of books, that I brought up the subject. But first, how does he fit his legs here? Like, yeah. So on the subject of books, comment down below what book you're reading or what your favorite book is. 'Cause, like, right now I'm reading the
You're a credit to the Cooper name.
I'm reading the Ranger's Apprentice books. They're pretty cool. I suggest them to those who like kind of old-timey bows and such. And that'll be it for this video because it's actually... I'll fit in the intro for the next one. Save us some time on the next video.
Inside a world-class vault would take a team of world-class thieves, a group of specialists, each member contributing their own particular talent. It was clear that we needed Murray back. Not only was I missing a lifelong friend, but his brute strength helped get us out of more than a few scrapes in the past. When Bentley was injured during the whole Clockwork affair, Murray blamed himself, eventually leaving the team. We tried to console him, but going out on his own was something he needed to do. He said he wanted to find his spiritual center. We got word that Murray ended up in the Australian outback, where he studied a mystic art called the Dreamtime from an Aboriginal guru. From all accounts, things went pretty well, and his teacher even sent him on a walkabout to locations all over the globe to complete the training.
Just fidgeting with my camera
Latest
here.
reports have cited Murray in beautiful Venice, Italy, but what he's doing there is a mystery. I just hope he steers clear of the local mob boss, Octavio.
And now my foot's asleep. Thank you.
Growing up, this guy used to be a real celebrity in the neighborhood. Everyone loved to hear him sing opera, and said he was destined to be the next great tenor.
Stock
But just as
sound.
his career started to take off, musical tastes changed. Suddenly, it was all about rock music, and no one wanted to listen to opera anymore.
I'm sure there would be a few old people who liked opera
He
still.
held on to a few fans, and it was these mobsters that took him into the business.
How is it that only mobsters still like opera?
Heading onto this guy's turf was dangerous, but worth it for a chance to make things right with Murray.
And I think now would be a good time to end the video, so I'm just going to wait a few more seconds here.